Hey guys, what's up? This is Jay from Sentinel Trading Channel. So welcome to another follow-up video on the Binbot Pro series. So in this video we're going to look at the trading execution. It's pretty much a live demonstration video on how I use these settings O and settings D. However, just to keep you guys informed, most of the demonstration here is based on setting O. That's because on the time when I trade, so it was more suitable for settings O anyway. So it's a video that kind of demonstrate that I'll be looking at two things, which is the ATR behavior. Either the ATR, average true range, will be increasing, holding, or also decreasing. And also we have to look at the market structure, whether it's generally trending at the moment or moving in a horizontal channel. So by taking those two into account, we will decide which settings to use at that particular moment, and also how to look at the RSI outside channel as a trigger on when we can actually turn on the robot. Okay, so just a slight spoiler, the settings O has been working really great. I've actually grown my account significantly using this settings O because it is still in a winning streak. So I hope you guys enjoy the demonstration in the next few minutes. And also, before we get started, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you guys are interested in trading using the Binbot Pro trading software or any other trading related matters, especially CFD or Forex signals. Alright, so if you guys are interested in getting access to my trading method and also mailing privileges regarding Binbot Pro trading software, please feel free to email me at the email you see on your screen right now. Okay, so let's jump into the live demonstration right now, guys. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we have an alert for this situation right here. We have right now the RSI is indeed touching the channel, and I've got to turn on the robot right now because the candle just closed. So basically the decision to use settings O is because the ATR level is decreasing, so it's decreased from red blue zone to purple red, and the price structure is pretty much like trending at the moment, so that is why I use the settings O. So and the candle, okay, so we have an open trade, a put trade. Let me turn off the robot. All right, so let me put the down arrow somewhere here. Yeah, wait a minute, I think it's too small. Can't really. Okay, yeah, over here. So yeah, as mentioned, so the ATR structure is pretty much decreasing. It decreased from the red blue zone to the purple and red zone. So pretty much zones below the yellow line ATR level, I will divide them into like 3 different levels like this. So otherwise, if it's like zigzagging between 2 lines, I will consider it as holding. Alright, so we're back. So it appears that we have just one trade and my balance is at 2300. So you can see that the trade expired at the huge red candle over there. So pretty much a very good trade because it actually caught a reversal at this moment. Alright, yeah, so as I mentioned, if the ATR level is holding between like 2 lines, like say for example the red and blue is like zigzagging in between, so I would consider them as a holding ATR level. Alright, so if the ATR is above the yellow line, it's kind of obvious how you can actually classify them, whether it's increasing, holding, or decreasing. You guys will actually notice it as you look at the chart. Alright, so as of right now, in this situation the ATR level is decreasing and the market trend, the market structure is trending. Alright, so let's move on to the next demonstration. Alright guys, so we have an alert here. It's about 10 seconds till the candle will close. Alright, so right now the RSI is kind of touching the line. It's not exactly outside the channel. Let me just give this a try. I'll turn on the settings O right now. So as you can see, the RSI line is not exactly cutting out the 75 channel yet. I usually prefer not to do this kind of trade. I prefer that the RSI line do cut outside the line. Okay guys, so we have an open trade. Let me turn off the robot. Okay, it's a call trade at this particular candle here. So yeah, so as mentioned, I prefer the RSI line to actually cut off the channel, but once in a while I'm willing to maybe like give like one trade per day, 1 or 2 trades a day, for this type of situation, because technically it's supposed to be able to trade this type of situation, but at most of the time it will be quite a close win. So let's see how this trade pans out. All right. So basically this ATR structure, I would consider it as pretty much holding, even though it cuts outside the yellow line for a bit. I would say it's just for a little bit. On average it's pretty much holding, and the price structure is like trending. So for ATR holding and trending market structure, we'll be using settings O. Alright, so we're back. It seems like we've won the trade, and right now the account stands at $2,500. Yeah, you can see that it was pretty much a close win. That is the reason why I didn't really like to take the RSI that it isn't cutting the channel, but however, it's a win is still a win. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in taking such a trade, I do advise you guys to like limit this type of trade using settings. So okay, I'm not saying that it won't work, it will be extremely close, sometimes you just be unlucky. All right, so let's move on to the next trade. Alright guys, so we have an alert right now, and we have about seconds before the candle close, and right now the RSI is touching on the 25 line. So let's see after it closes. Alright, so it actually crossed outside the channel a little bit, so I'm gonna turn on the robot right now. Let's turn on the settings O. Okay, so basically why I use O is because the ATR structure, ATR behavior is considered as holding. It's in between the red and blue for quite a bit, for the past like half an hour, and the market structure, however, it's trending. So right now we have a call trade open at 255. Let me put a upwards arrow at 255. Yep, this one. Okay, so yeah. So as mentioned, the ATR behavior in this situation is holding. It's in between the red and blue for the past like maybe nearly half an hour, and the market structure, this is pretty much a downwards trend. Alright. Alright, so seems like we have won a trade. Okay, so this one is pretty much close. I think we were lucky, because when it right before it expires, it suddenly have a really crazy red bar, but thankfully it expired just in time for us to win the trade. Alright, so so yeah, another good trade for this one. I think the reason why it actually reversed so fast is because the green candle appeared too fast as well, but nevertheless it was good decision by the Binbot Pro trading software to actually go for a call in that situation. Okay, so let's move on to the next trade example. Alright guys, so we have an alert right now. It's about 4 seconds till the candle closes. Alright, the candle just closed, and you can see clearly the RSI is outside the channel. I'm going to turn on settings O right now. So pretty much I have to decide which setting to use while I'm watching the RSI alert. So I can see that the ATR behavior in this situation is considered decreasing, because in the previous on average it was above the yellow line for quite a bit before moving down to this zone. And hold on, we got a put trade open right now. Let me turn off the robot. A put trade on this candle. Alright, so and at that moment of time where the RSI is crossing and the market structure is pretty much considered as horizontal channel. Let me show you guys. This is the ATR behavior. I would consider this as decreasing. And as for the market structure, however, I would say before the cross happened, let me try to draw it, highlight it. Yeah, so this is pretty much the market structure before the RSI crosses. So this, I would consider this as a horizontal channel movement. The trend is pretty weak, so hence if it's horizontal channel plus decreasing ATR situation, I will use settings O anyway. So okay, so seems we're back. The put trade actually won, and right now my account stands at $3,100. Alright, so yeah, you can see based on the charts right here, settings O managed to predict the downtrend coming and continue. So it was a huge win for this trade. Okay, so let me highlight again the ATR structure at that moment of RSI cross. It was considered to be a decreasing ATR and also a horizontal channel market structure, and that is why I use settings O, right? So it's pretty much simple. It's we gotta look at the combination of market structure and also like the ATR behavior to know which settings to use, and settings O seems to be pretty much adaptable in multiple situations. Guys, alright guys, so to me the settings O experiment is a huge success. It grew my account for significantly, actually by a lot, since the D settings experiment, and right now the O settings experiment, it's actually it grew my account to over $3,000. So let me check out my balance if I track it correctly. I was at 500 in January, and in April there was like a huge major change, and there was lack of trading and during that time, trying to figure out new settings. And right now we actually finally saw a growth from 1k to about 3k right now. So pretty good sign. I would continue to use O settings and also provide more live demonstration for you guys as the days goes on. Alright, so thanks for watching guys. So remember, please subscribe to my channel if you guys are new to my channel. If you guys are interested in trading forex or CFDs using signals, please feel free to contact me at the emails you see on the screen. And also remember, if you guys want the settings that I use for this Binbot Pro trading software, please make sure to drop me an email as well. Okay, so I usually give the settings and mailing privileges for future updates for subs that actually sign up using my referral link, and also fund the Binbot Pro account using my referral link. If you guys already have an account and is already funded, maybe you can still drop me an email and maybe you can work something out and find any other alternative to work it out. Alright guys, so thanks for watching guys. Hope you guys have a good trading session. Good luck and trade safe.